Better Call Saul. Yes, it is. Season 3, episode 5. We are moving along in the season, and we just gonna keep it moving. Last episode, we seen a good little bit. Mike and Dugan, aka Gus, they are possibly gonna be doing more business with one another, right? Hector had came into the Pollos Hermanos and had put his feet up on the desk, put his nuts on the table, and basically got Dugan's attention, right? And then Dugan was like, you know what, Mike? Maybe we need to be going into business together. Maybe we need to do some work with one another. So I'm assuming we're gonna get more of them in the future. And then on the other side, the A plot, right? You got Saul, Kim, Howard, Chuck. They're doing this whole PPD thing, this whole probationary period for Saul or whatever it is. They signed everything off, and we're gonna be moving forward with that. So we're gonna keep it short and sweet and simple, just like that. So last but not least, if you like what you see, hit the like button. We greatly appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel because we are forever lit over on this side. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And without further ado, we have Better Call Saul. We have Colin Ceasy. Season 3, episode 5, titled Chicanery. You know what I'm saying? Halfway through season 3. Let's see what we got.
Sir, we have to get in your attic.
For what?
Oh, the hookup.
I say we have to get in your ass. I was about to say, what show is this again?
So, you got a phone, the yard's half mowed, the sockets and stuff are looking A-OK.
Sockets and plugs and all of this stuff. What is going on?
Chuck, you sure this is the right play? I mean, in my experience, the bigger the lie, the harder it can be to dig out.
But look, the bigger the lie, the bigger the fucking reward if it works out. And this is coming from a tier 1 liar. Hell, I be lying all the time, bro. I wake up just to lie. Shit. Look, I lie down in bed and then I get up and lie some more.
It's open.
But I guess this is her.
Chuck.
You look lovely.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
Why are you sitting here in the dark?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing.
2 hours ago, I take the sea bass out. No sooner is it prepped and resting than boom, power goes down.
This is a part of this is a part of the lie. Let's get it.
They say they'll have it on again by tomorrow. In the meantime, I borrowed some camping gear from my neighbors, hence the rustic flare.
Rustic flare my ass.
How about we just rough it? Huh? You okay with that?
Well,
Sure.
why not? Oh my God, I can't eat another bite.
Damn, it was that bad? No, I'm always gonna hate on Chuck. That shit ain't that good. Shit is not good.
I still can't get over Jimmy being a lawyer.
Neither can I.
I mean, a real responsible citizen. I mean, who would have thought?
Damn, believe in somebody. Y'all ain't believe? Ain't had no hope, no faith?
Change things up, move things around.
You've got great taste, and if it ain't broke,
Break it. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I couldn't care less about this conversation, bro. I'm sorry. We don't care where you've been.
Leash. Oh. I'm sorry.
How about you bring it a little closer to the table so we can feel it a little bit?
Hi, Andre. No, I'm just at dinner. What's up?
Walk closer. Come closer.
Oh, I can do that at rehearsal. Yeah, no problem.
Yes.
No, I know that they're coming in late on bar 16.
Ooh. Fry 'em.
Yeah, hold on one second.
Ooh, bring it back, nigga.
Whatever you eat.
Fucking proximity. Look at it.
Chuck.
all right.
Well, do you want me to rehearse the cello separately?
Rebecca.
Well, no, it's not just him. It's
Fry his ass.
Damn. What the hell?
He said enough.
What is your problem?
Say something.
This is what happens when you don't tell the truth.
It is incredibly bad manners to answer a cell phone in...
Aw, come on, man.
I'm sorry. I thank you for a lovely dinner.
Damn.
But I should be getting back to the hotel. I'll just get a cab. I don't want to put you out anymore.
Please let me.
No, really. A cab is the easiest.
Yes. It's easy to spell. So
Like this, just tell her what's going on. No. Would you rather she think you're a raging prick than know the truth? No. Look, if you won't tell her, then I will.
No, you will not tell her.
Then you do it. Better call Saul. Damn, what you looking at, bitch?
Yeah, just because you don't see swinging dicks doesn't mean you can't tell a boy fish from a girl fish.
I have a goldfish. Fun fact, I have a goldfish tattooed on my body. It's right here. Well, you can't see it, but whatever.
I'm guessing our friend didn't refer you to me to get ichthyological advice.
No, so let's get to it.
I need highly skilled, high-end, discreet, a real pro.
You gotta fit him in a tight space?
I don't think so. I got just the guy then.
Nigga, what is it?
Great job, Mr. McSlin. Very refreshing.
We couldn't have done it without you, and I hope you realize this means a whole lot of work coming your way.
Oh, that's great.
As long as a whole lot of money, you know what I'm saying, follows. Fuck.
There is something you need to hear before we get any deeper in. Charles has been making some very ugly allegations about his brother, Jimmy. Charles thinks that Jimmy somehow took control of your documents while he was working on them at his home.
That's pretty Baroque.
Mm-hmm. He would never do such a thing.
I wanted to tell you this in the spirit of full disclosure. I thought it was better if you heard it from me. If you have any reservations at this point, or if you are not comfortable staying with me, we can discuss options.
How we feeling?
If there's one thing I cannot abide, it's a man who won't own up to his mistakes.
There you go.
Now, whatever mud McGill is slinging, he's not gonna screw me out of the best outside counsel I've ever had.
That's what I'm talking about. So look, also at the end of the last episode, Kim, and Saul had walked away like, we got him. They found something good. So hopefully this is the start of that. Work your magic. Come on, Kim. Damn.
And I'll see you tonight.
Okay, great. See you then.
All right. Let's hope this works, because if not, they gonna drop her ass like they gonna drop her like she's hot. I couldn't think of nothing.
We can run without lights and mics. I think we can arrange having them in the back of the court. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about the exit signs. It's code.
I appreciate all you're doing. Thank you.
It's such an inconvenience, bro. Every single time you leave the house, this has to be a fucking, you gotta do this.
Maybe there's no need to put you through the ringer like this.
This isn't about me or my health.
Okay.
This is about PR.
We lost a client. Your brother accessed documents that should have been secured at HHM.
Meaning it shouldn't have happened in the first place.
He deserves disbarment, not some slap on the wrist. No, Howard, there's only one way forward. Let justice be done, though the heavens fall.
Turn that fucking light on.
Mr. McGill certainly knew that breaking down his brother's door was criminal behavior.
Okay.
Committing a criminal act that reflects adversely on the lawyer's honesty or trustworthiness as a lawyer.
Shout out to Kim, bro. Shout out to Kim. She's what you like to call a down ass bitch. She holding Jimmy down when she could have dropped him long ago. But
The State Bar believes that once we have presented the facts, the committee will agree that disbarment is warranted for James McGill.
we'll see about that.
But there is another side to this story. We believe that after you have the complete picture, you'll understand James McGill is an asset to our legal community, and he should remain a full member of it in good standing.
Yes.
He demanded Charles turn over the evidence he'd been collecting.
Objection. We haven't established the tape is evidence of anything.
Mr. Brightbill and I.
That's the private investigator that Charles hired?
That's correct.
The buff neck nigga.
That Jimmy might strike his brother. So that's when we stepped in.
But Chuck said that he knows his brother, and that's one thing he's not. Somebody that's gonna put his hands on him. So stop lying. Look, that's perjury. Send him to prison. Give him 100 years in a cell.
How'd you feel when you found out he'd become a lawyer?
Surprised.
Did you consider taking him on as an associate?
We did.
Sounds like you didn't hire him. Why not?
The partners decided it would be best to avoid the appearance of nepotism.
Oh, please.
Your firm is Hamlin, and McGill, right? Who's the other Hamlin?
That's what I'm saying.
My father.
Okay, so father-son.
Which partner was the most concerned with nepotism?
Charles McGill.
So Jimmy's own brother blocked him.
Objection.
Hey, look, pack this nigga up, bro. Pack him up.
Eventually, he was hired by the firm of Davis and Main. I'd be happy to say more about that, if you'd like.
No, thank you. Jimmy was struggling to build his solo law practice, and yet every single day, without fail, he brought his brother food, supplies, even his favorite newspapers. Isn't that right?
Yes, he did, even when I told him not to.
Speak to the terms of Charles's leave of absence.
It was an FMLA leave. Anything more is confidential.
But you can confirm it was due to mental illness, correct?
Objection.
Mr. Hamlin is not a psychiatric professional. Do you have any questions that would be more germane to his experience?
I have nothing further.
The witness is excused.
Look, they heard what they needed to hear, though. Even though it's subjected, you can't unhear it. Keep it in mind.
We ask that Charles McGill's recording be played. We don't want to leave any question as to the intentions of both parties.
Ms. Wexler, we already ruled this was fair game when we denied your motion to suppress.
So they're gonna play this tape recording.
What are you still doing here?
Flight's delayed.
How delayed?
40 minutes last I checked.
Okay, keep me posted.
Let's hear it.
Kim deserves Mesa Verde, not you, not HHM. She earned it and she needs it. So can I tell Howard you're not quitting or retiring or whatever? Can we take all the shit down off the walls?
Pop-Tart rappers. Also, who is that random lady in the back corner there?
You do realize you just confessed to a felony?
Yes, but you feel better, right? Besides, it's your word against mine.
We need to make accommodations for your next witness. Is that correct?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Look at this. Look at what they have to do. It's terrible. Hey!
Sorry.
Huel, right? Ain't that his name? We remember him, right? Where's Bill Burr at?
Could you state your name?
Charles L. McGill? I suppose that Jimmy must have felt the tape was decisive evidence on its own. Otherwise, he wouldn't have broken in to destroy it.
And at the time, would you say that you were in possession of your faculties? All due respect, but you do sound somewhat unhinged on the recording.
I exaggerated the symptoms of my disease to extract the truth.
Can we talk about your disease for a moment?
It is sometimes referred to as
stupidity.
I describe it as an acute allergy to electromagnetism.
It's not a common condition, is it?
30 years ago, no one had heard of peanut allergies.
But you admit that no doctor has ever diagnosed you.
AIDS was not identified properly until 1981.
Oh my God.
HIV wasn't known as the...
Does anybody have this ailment in real life? Is there like actual cases of this? Do I need to do an AI search on Google real quick or ask Grok on Twitter? I've never seen anybody with this.
I love my brother. He has a way of doing the worst things for reasons that sound almost noble. But what I know for sure is that the law is too important to be toyed with. It's mankind's greatest achievement. The rule of law, the idea that no matter who you are, your actions have consequences. That's why I did what I did. Not to hurt him, but to protect something that I hold sacred.
Thank you, Mr. McGill.
It's like people that are like that, I understand it, but it's almost as if you hold the law or you love the law more than anything else. You know? Like, yeah, no human is above the law, but that doesn't make the law above every human in a sense, if that makes sense. Like if God was to break the law, you'd be wanting to throw him in jail. And it's like, come on, bro. When human beings is what made the fucking law in the first place, right? But now we have Rebecca. She's in the picture. So let's see what she has to do with any of this.
Might I have a moment to get a breath?
Oh, of course, Mr. McGill. Folks, let's call this 15. Everybody please be back and ready to go on the hour.
Break your neck before you come back, Howard.
You're not on the witness list. You don't have to testify.
No, I'm not here for that. Chuck, I wish you'd told me. I can't believe what you've been going through.
I didn't want to upset you.
Okay, so them bringing Rebecca on is definitely a play, and we shall see how this plays out.
At this time, I'd like to turn cross-examination over to my co-counsel, James McGill.
Who are these random ass people in the back? They just random witnesses?
But still, I have some questions. Like the recorder, it must have hurt like hell for you to touch that.
There was a degree of discomfort, that's true.
You know, what's your house look like at the time of the recording?
Objection.
Nigga, it's relevant.
I also hung a number of space blankets.
Pop-Tart wrappers. If you don't understand, it's Pop-Tart wrappers. Shit looked like that episode of SpongeBob when they were in the future.
Every surface covered in tinfoil. Nothing crazy about that, huh?
As I've said,
are they really gonna try and flip this on like a mental health, mental illness issue?
You think your house is normal? Can I call your attention to Exhibit 9?
And these are the pictures that Mike took.
So, exposed wires. There's a camp stove.
The panel has already ruled that Mr. McGill's mental health is not at issue.
And I say it was evidence of only one thing. My brother hates me. I lied to my brother to make him feel better. Which of us you believe depends on how we all understand the mind of Charles McGill.
I see what we're doing here.
We did promise the defense some leeway.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
But watch yourself.
But we lying. See, look, now I'm locked in, you know what I'm saying? Takes one to know one.
I'll tell you why my brother brought my ex-wife to this hearing. 4,000 miles she came.
Yes.
What Jimmy's driving at is the last time I saw her, I covered up my illness.
That's what we seen at the beginning of the episode.
He's hoping this will break me down, split me apart at the seams like a murderer confessing on an episode of Perry Mason.
Is it working?
Do you have anything else? There's a tightness in my chest, burning pain. The pain spreads everywhere.
Does it hurt right now?
There's always some discomfort, yes. Intensity drops off with distance per the inverse square law.
Let's go, Huel. What you got for us?
The farther away it is, the stronger the source needs to be to have an effect.
Can you tell us where the nearest source is right now?
Oh, I'm loving where this is going.
My cell phone. From this distance, you should feel it, and you don't, do you?
I don't think it has a battery in it.
Just as I thought.
But this is a part of the plan.
No battery in here.
It's a part of the plan. Did he put something in his pocket when he bumped into Huel on the stairs? Look, cause I know stuff like that be happening. Yep. Let's get it. Yes. Ooh.
Can you tell the court what that was?
Battery.
Battery.
Mr. Chairman, please.
You recognize that man in back? You bumped into him in the stairway. He'll testify he planted this fully charged battery on you.
So look, you couldn't feel anything?
It's a trick. It has
Enough is enough. I submit that Mr. McGill's mental illness is a non-issue.
Nah.
It wouldn't take away from the fact that the
I
defendant...
am not crazy.
There you go. Yes, get him riled up. This is what we need to see.
I know he swapped those numbers. I knew it was 1216. One after Magna Carta, as if I could ever make such a mistake. Never. You think this is bad? This chicanery?
Chicanery.
He defecated through a sunroof. I shouldn't have. I took him into my own firm. But not our Jimmy. Couldn't be precious Jimmy. Stealing them blind. And he gets to be a lawyer? What a sick joke. I should have stopped him when I had the chance. And you have to stop him.
Nigga, the phone is still in the room. Get him the fuck out of here. Get him out. You look bad.
I apologize. I lost my train of thought.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything else?
No. Nothing further.
These are the things that we love to see take place inside of a courtroom, you know. So this means we can turn the lights on, right? You know? And that is probably one of my favorite episodes of this show so far. Season 3, episode 5. We didn't even see anything regarding Dugan and Mike. This was just straight a plot. You know, Saul, Jimmy, Chuck, Kim, Rebecca, Howard, the whole shit, right? That's what this episode was focused on. We basically got to the whole trial, and this is, like I said, the back and forth stuff. You know, they played the scene early, you know, at the beginning of the episode. We seen the flashback of him basically trying to hide his illness from his ex-wife, and that ended up being brought back up in court when she came and showed up in court, and Saul also played a game where you brought in Huel, right, to put the battery in whatchamacallit's pocket when they bumped into each other. I knew it. I knew something had to be up. In TV shows and movies, when you bump into somebody like that, usually it's some kind of action is going on with that. So I knew something. And as we seen, he put the battery in his pocket, so it was in there the whole time, and he was acting normal. And then, once he dug it out, he wanted to do all this stuff, right? But look, Saul is basically trying to turn this into like a mental illness thing. He wasn't in his right mind, so he don't know what's going on. So this whole thing should really be thrown out, and it doesn't count because he's not all the way there. You know what I'm saying? And look, I'm for it, but I also will say this: these two, Saul and Chuck are like battling button heads. But I will always say it, they are family, and I do think there's genuine love for one another, and they hate doing this to each other. But look, they're trying to win at the end of the day, so they're gonna do whatever it takes. And Saul is gonna stoop to these levels, and Chuck he will stoop even lower. I do feel like it hurts them to a degree. It hurts them to do this to one another, do it to each other. But hey, it is what it is, dog. All is fair in law and war. But this was just such a good episode. Kim is holding her own. Howard is still a bitch. Chuck is looking crazy up on the stand. But look, I'm not gonna count him out. I'm a sports fan, and I know you cannot. It ain't over until it's over. Until that final buzzer, that final gavel has been banged, it ain't over with. He can come back down 3-1. I seen LeBron do it. You know what I'm saying? So look, it's still possible. But for right now, I would say Chuck is definitely down and Saul is up 1, and I guess we'll see what comes after this. But this was such a good episode, you know what I'm saying, just to see Chuck just kind of unravel like that towards the end, and for them to the judges on the stand or whoever that was to look at him like, nigga, you might be crazy and lying, and like I said, I'm a good liar. I love to lie. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I be lying all the time. I just do that shit for fun, just to see if I can get away with it. So look, this was a good episode. Shout out to all of my liars out there, hell. But anyway, if you like what you've seen, hit the like button. Greatly appreciate that. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this episode. And we are halfway. Like I said, we are halfway through season 3. How's the rest of the season gonna go? Don't spoil anything, but let me know all your stuff in the comments down below, and subscribe to the channel, because look, we are forever lit over on this side. The journey is coming. And it's gonna keep going. So like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And for Better Call Saul season 3 episode 5, that's all I got.